home said we need to write an article with "shoot" in the headline for you.
Yeah, my mom told me about it today, and she was laughing super hard. But yeah, all my teammates and coach mess with me about it all the time, and I gotta shoot more. But if I don't take the shot, I always try to make the right play next. So.
What's it like when you're watching film and they point out the times like, "Hey, Tyrese, that's one you got to pull the trigger on"?
It usually gets under my skin because it's like those are ones that I know I should take. Like I think the TCU game when we were making the comeback, I got kicked up to on a fast break and I didn't take that one, and then we ended up turning it over. That one stung a little bit, and just like other ones like that because it's like I know I can make that shot and I do it all the time, but to not take the one when it mattered like that or to see it on film, that usually irritates me a little bit, and I try to change it the next game, but usually it happens at least once the next game too.
At the same time, right now, obviously you're still a young player. Coach Prohm develops, with his point guards. How much is he developing that? Like he said, you have a floater that he wants to continue to develop, over the years.
Yeah, I mean, it just all comes with practice and, my teammates boosting my confidence and just getting, to the right spots. I'm confident in my game, but at the same time, I do pass up shots that I know I should be taking. So it's just about, keep growing and the game starting to slow down as the season goes on and just getting to my spots and taking those shots.
In the moment, are you consciously turning down those shots, or like when you go back and look at film, like I should have shot that one where you didn't even think of shooting? How does that break down, I guess?
I think in the moment, like usually the ones I shot fake, there's somebody running at me, so I'm thinking like to shot fake and go by them. Sometimes they might not jump or they might bluff jumping at my shot. And then usually the thing about it is like it's like coincidentally like the ones that I do pass up usually lead to either like a worse shot or a turnover. So like those are the ones that get under my skin and things like that. But I think it's just in the flow of the game, and I see ones that I see something different than that is happening, but in film it'll look different than how it looked in the moment.
If you're gonna have a quote unquote flaw in your game, is that one you can kind of take, like not shooting enough? Like?
I mean, yeah, I guess me and Coach had a meeting the other day, and he told me like this isn't a conversation I usually have with people this far in the season. But I guess like if that's my only problem right now, then I guess I'll take it.
Yeah. What have you seen from Lindell in the last 3 weeks or so? Seems like he's really shooting well from three and seems more confident.
Yeah, for sure. I think when he was coming back, he was trying to get it all at once and get back to what he's been doing his whole Iowa State career right away. And I think it was a progression to where he had to have a couple bad games, had to have a couple games where he didn't make the shots that he wanted to get to the level he's at right now. And he's playing really well for us. And when he's playing well like that and Cameron playing well like that off the bench, we're really hard to beat.
Coach keeps talking about you and the motorcycle thing. Where'd that come
from? Me, Bavins, man, were just talking about that. But it's like it's a dance that we saw Antonio Brown do against the Saints. And my brothers were doing it when I was home for Christmas. So like I showed Babbitt, and then Babbitt was like, "Oh, we need to add that to our handshake." And we've been doing it ever since. That was at the Texas Tech game. So it's working, I guess.
Who does it better, you or your brothers?
Me for sure.
What's it like balancing that? Because you come in, coaches preach being selfless, right? In terms of when you hunt your shot and all that, and you got so many shot makers, Lindell, Mario, to kind of say, at this point, I'm being selfless if I do take the shot versus always distributing.
Yeah, I think that's just like something I've dealt with, pretty much my whole basketball career, really. If you ask my high school coach, he'll tell you the same thing. I was like that when I was, younger playing up. But I mean, it's just, it's figuring it out right now. And, sometimes, like you said, like not taking that shot is probably more selfish than taking every shot at times. So it's just about finding a balance and doing whatever I can to help the team win.